So I'm Richard. I am the head of taxation here at Wisteria. I head up the team in terms of all tax work, coming from compliance to consultancy to everything from personal to corporate tax. Investigations is usually triggered by HM Revenue and Customs. Normally it will start off with a client or prospective client receiving a letter. What normally then happens is myself or the manager will have a discussion with the client to unravel or sort of understand the picture of the client in more detail. We then go down the route of understanding whether there are further disclosures that are required to go to the revenue, or whether the revenue have maybe misinterpreted something. And effectively, we essentially take away the hassle of the client having to speak to the revenue. In terms of the consulting, which is a slightly different piece of work, it's very much dependent on what the client wants. So consulting can be individual, so an individual comes to us and has a personal requirement, or it could even be on a corporate level. So companies can come to us saying, oh, we need some advice on restructuring or liquidations, and me and my team, again, it's a similar process whereby we understand the needs of the client. We then go away and provide or do the research in order to provide the consultancy. We then talk to the client, and then if there are any implementation strategies or requirements, we then fulfill those. In terms of an example of the type of consulting or investigations, as I said, it could be HMRC have come to the client and said, we believe that you have some sort of income or gains that haven't been declared. So that's quite common, and more common recently is more to do with non-UK assets. So a lot what the revenue called the Worldwide Disclosure Facility, which is quite recent. So helping individuals with their UK and non-UK assets in their own name and gains to make sure those are reported. By having those face-to-face discussions with them, not just being an email service where you email your query and we respond. You know, we pick up the phone, we in the modern day era, we jump on Microsoft Teams calls or actively going out to meet clients. So it's about getting to know the client so that they feel more comfortable with you, and then understanding their real needs and working through these are the requirements of what you've asked us, but actually have you considered these other additional topics?